Students, myself is Manish Gupta, and today we'll discuss about trigonometry. This is the basic mathematical topics, and at here we can talk about the basic trigonometry. That means, firstly we can talk about the meaning of trigonometry, and the meaning of trigonometry. We tell the word trigonometry also. How? Firstly we can trigonometry word diffuse like like these were trigonometry, and these are make from tri plus gona plus metry, and these were meaning tri means 3, gona means sides, and metry means to measure. And these words tells that the measurement of three sides polygon is known as trigonometry. Okay, so trigonometry words also define themselves like that the measurement of three sides polygon, that known trigonometry. Which shape has three sides, three angles? This is the called tripolygon. This polygon is known as the triangles. What is this? This polygon known as triangle. But in basic trigonometry we can talk about also triangles, but in the all triangles we also talk about right angle triangle. What? Right angle triangle. This is the particular shape of the right angle triangle. But this and this and this, okay, and that is the here one angle is 90. So we can again say the trigonometry also can define as in which mathematics, what, in which mathematics we talk about, we study about the measurement and analysis of triangles and their components like side and angles. It is known as trigonometry. Okay, this is the particular meaning of trigonometry, in which mathematics we study about the measurement and analysis of triangles and their component like sides and angle. This field is known as trigonometry. Okay, and this field their applications. So why we can study trigonometry? This is the have more applications like that. If you want to know about the height of Burj Khalifa, if you want to height of Burj Khalifa, because you know that this is the longest building in the world, Burj Khalifa, then how can you measure the height of Burj Khalifa? If you want, then you know about the application of trigonometry. This is the best example of application. If you want again example that if you want to know, if you stand at a river of bank, if you stand like that, this is the bank of river, is the midpoint at the bridge, and you stand in the bridge and you want to know about the length of river, then how can you solve? Then how can you calculate? This is the basic fundamental of trigonometry. How, guys? How? So that is very easy. If you know about trigonometric concept, you can find it. Okay. And these fields, these are very official, the trigonometry, and the otherwise whether field in the astronomical units and the astronomical distance, like that the distance between the sun and the earth is the distance and the radius of the earth. And this is the, again we can say about that this is the field very help and beneficial in the field of where the higher and the difficult length way to calculate by the trigonometry. So this is the maximum field. And again I can talk about the basic trigonometrical meanings. Then we can talk about the basic trigonometry. Okay. So firstly we can talk about Pythagoras theorem. So this theorem you can study in the previous classes, like that. Which class you read? Do you read that Pythagoras theorem in the base? Man, this is particularly fine for the right angle triangle. Just we can draw a triangle. Oh, sorry. This triangle is known as the right angle triangle, and this has the three vertices. That the one is A, that the one V, and the C. The length of this C, this is the B, and this is the A. Okay. The Pythagoras theorem, this triangle about that C square, this is known as hypotenuse. This is the A square plus B square. This is the Pythagoras theorem. And why can we talk about Pythagoras theorem? Then this is the very base of trigonometry. This is the base of trigonometry, and all problem you can solve the very trigonometrical identities. And so we can talk about the Pythagoras theorem. And then you know that about in the right angle triangle that the AC is the hypotenuse. That is the AC is the hypotenuse, and this is the base, and this is the opposite side. Yeah, you know that about perpendicular, that the P perpendicular. Okay, so these are three sides, and these sides, the relation between the Pythagoras theorem gives the theorem. There is no the Pythagoras. Okay, and this again we can talk about the trigonometric ratio, because that this is a very important topic for trigonometric basics. Trigonometric ratio. And this trigonometric ratio, you have know that the 6 trigonometries I have, like that the first trigonometric ratio is sine, and that opposite that called cosine, and next tangent, sorry, this is the cotangent, last secant, this is the cosecant. And this 6 trigonometry is to have a different types of meaning, and these meaning you understanding by the one unit circle concepts. Then I explain the one unit circle concept. Then you feel what is the meaning of these trigonometries, and how can ideas and how can you use it in the trigonometries. Okay, so we can teach that one unit circle concept at this page. It says about the one unit circle concept. What? One unit circle concept. Okay, and then we can draw coordinate axis, you know that, and again this is the coordinate axis. Okay, I can draw a circle, okay, sorry, yeah, right, I mean that, and we can take a radius which value is 1 unit, okay. This radius, this is a point, can locate it point P. Okay, this and the P and take a perpendicular on this. Okay, this phenomena, this distance is known as this direction, and this is the tangent. Okay, and a line again is the cut the line. Okay, these 3 line I can draw. So this point is known as sine represent. This is the denoted tangent, and this line is known as secant. Okay, and this opposite points, that's the opposite points. Oh, sorry, this is not sine, this is the cosine. Okay, oh wrong, this is the cosine. Okay, the cos, and these point, that is the point, point, so which perpendicular on the base, these point is sine. Then in all over we can talk about that this trigonometric ratio, the geometrical meaning on the one unit circle concept, like that. Okay, if you think that you understand. And the secant opposite to cosine, what? That is the perpendicular form. This is the perpendicular, this is the perpendicular is the secant. Cosine. Tangent perpendicular, we know that the normal is the cotangent. So like that, this is the wonderful. Okay, so again slide full. and know about. This is the only thinking, not this is the actual, but you can know about this is meaning, what is the meaning of it, and then you can solve it. Okay, and again we can say then this is the cosine, that is the cos theta, is the tangent known that tan theta, this is the sec theta, this is the cosec theta, these, and this is the cot theta. And after you can write that you have 6 trigonometry ratio, that the sin theta, what is theta, this is the angle theta. Okay, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, sec theta, cos theta. This is the 6 trigonometric ratio which can you in your next class. Okay, so this is the end, and we can again forward the next topic in the next class. And if you interested in this video, so please like, share, subscribe our channels and give you more love. Okay, thank you.